Hello, my beautiful water signs, my Scorpios, my Pisces, my Cancerians. Welcome to your Pick a Card Love Connection reading. So, what I want you guys to do is I want you to take a couple of deep breaths, pause the video, and close your eyes. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and you decide Group A, which is this beautiful copper gold heart. This is man-made, okay? So this isn't it is very powerful, but it's just so glittery and it makes me feel happy. And then we have this beautiful blue crystal. And forgive me, but I forgot the name of that one. And then we have this beautiful amethyst heart. So we have Group A, Group B, and Group C. So take a moment, guys, and center yourselves and then pick your pile. Alrighty? If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Violetta of Love, Light, and Blessings. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box down below, my social medias. I don't post as much on my social medias, but I'm trying to get better at that. And also, if you're new to my channel and these readings resonate with you, you like my style, please subscribe and hit the all notification bell. And most importantly, if this resonates for you, please give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you like these readings. I'll continue to do more of them. And it also really helps my channel to grow with the algorithm. So I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And share my videos, okay? And I do want to give a shout out to a very special reader. Her channel is Archangel Guidance Psychic Tarot Reader. I just started following her, I want to say about maybe a month ago. And she's a very warm, loving, motherly type of energy. And I really love watching her videos, and I gained some great information. So check her out, guys, okay? So we're going to start out with Group A. So I'm going to put Group B up here and Group C right here. I don't know, guys, I wanted to burn some sage, but I guess apparently Spirit's saying I don't need to burn sage. My space is cleared of all negative energy. Let me see. All right, let's jump into it, guys. I'm going to put your heart right here. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to put it right there. So this way it's right above your reading. So let's get to it, guys. All right, so, all righty. Group A, what is the healing for you guys? And you got the waterfall, inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. So for me, the waterfall is about cleansing, right? Releasing, letting go. Okay. It's also for me about ready to receive, right? All the beautiful blessings showering down from the heavens, from your loved ones, from the archangel realm, right? Knowing that you are protected. I am going to read you the messages from these cards because they hold very powerful messages. So I do want to read them for you. And I do want to just mention, guys, and I'm sure if you guys are really deep into the tarot and the astrological realms and your astrological birth chart and how it works, you guys know we're heading into a 7 planetary retrograde, right? We're actually in a retrograde right now, and I can't remember if it's a Jupiter retrograde, but we are in one now, and we are getting ready to go into one, the beginning of the 7 retrogrades, September 4th, and they run through mid-October. So if you're feeling like your energy is kind of wonky, or you feel like something's really getting ready to shift and change, something's coming at you, right? You can just feel the energy shift. I had a major energy shift like 3 days ago, just before the new moon we had. And I just feel so much at ease and at peace and in a much nicer place. So let's read your card, shall we? Water has long been associated with the feminine mystical arts, with seers, oracles, and psychics using it to receive visions of the present and future. Scarring is a mystical practice that's been used since ancient times all over the world. It's the art of gazing into something with a reflective surface, including water, to direct messages or visions. The earliest documentation of scarring, I think it's called scarring, right? Scarring or scrying, reaches back to ancient Babylonian. Sorry, guys. It's believed that the scarring would add oil or flour to the bowl of water and then read the resulting mixture to receive helpful visions. The divination practice is referred to as lekmancy, and it's a form of hydromancy. When the water oracle appears before you, it's a sign that something is destined, written in the stars. Maybe you're living with a question at the moment, or perhaps you've received unexpected guidance to make change in your life, but you're unsure whether it's your head or your heart talking. The water oracle delivers a message to trust your intuition and the messages and visions you've been receiving. It's a card of confirmation and encouragement to act on your visions and embody your intuition. It can also be a sign that your psychic and intuitive abilities are growing stronger, that you have the gift of clear vision and are being encouraged to work on this craft more deeply. The Healing Waters affirmation: I trust my intuition and act on it with confidence. Wonderful, wonderful card. I like it. Okay. And I'm just going to share this with you very quickly. I did post a video on my Facebook reel and on my personal Facebook page feed. So this morning, when I was having my cup of coffee and thinking about creating the content for you guys this morning, I saw something white literally floating down in the air. And then it landed on the grass outside. And my intuition said, you need to go out there and see what that is. It's for you. And I went out there, and I'm going to share this with you because this is living the life of consciousness. This is trusting what your intuition is telling you. So there was this beautiful small feather. And for me, the small white feathers are a symbol that a loved one of mine that has crossed over into spirit has gained their angel wings. Now, medium to larger feathers for me is the archangel realm, telling me that no matter what I'm going through, no matter what challenges I may be facing or getting ready to face in these retrogrades, they are for my highest good. I am protected. I am watched over. And for me, the white feather particularly is my sign from Archangel Michael, because I call on him all the time. All the time. I love Archangel Michael. So this next beautiful card you got, which is from the Healing Spirits Oracle, you have the power to make yourself better. Yes, you do. Okay? Yes, you do. When I very first started on my journey, on my own inner healing work, it was back in 2004. So I can't believe January 4th of 2024, I have been on the journey within for 20 years. Mind blowing. Where did 20 years go, right? And for me, when I started doing the inner healing work and healing inner wounds and going into my heart center, you know, I'm a real person, okay? So I'm going to tell it to you like it is, okay? There's like, all these people out there that do these videos, and it's their medicine, okay? It's their medicine. And I'm not talking about tarot readers here. I'm talking about people who talk about the spiritual path. And yes, it is very enlightening. And yes, it is a wonderful awakening. And yes, it is great to live your life from the conscious level rather than the unconscious level, and opening up yourself to receiving the messages, right? Because if I was still living in the unconscious life, right, the old version of me, I wouldn't even have noticed that beautiful white feather coming down and delivering me a message this morning. But you have all these people out there that, kind of make you think, oh, it's an easy road, and oh, it's, it's not, how do I want to put it now? Because I actually watched somebody yesterday and I was like, okay, maybe that was their experience, but my experience, and when I work with my clients one-on-one, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of energy to do the inner healing work. But the rewards for that, right? Because if anything was just easy, we wouldn't have lessons to learn. We wouldn't have the wounds to look at, right? And the patterns, and be able to change them, right? Everything takes some type of work. Some things take less work than others. But when you're doing the inner healing work, it is so empowering and so worth the challenge. And you are stronger than you know. And I feel like there's a lot of you here that are feeling that energetic change, and you're realizing that there is much more to this life than what we've been led to believe from childhood belief systems, okay? The epiphanies, the aha moments, right? Listening to that little voice telling you to go outside. There's something there for you. That was meant for you. That's why you saw it coming down in the air, right? So that's the energy I'm feeling here. You're opening up to your intuition, your psychic abilities, your gifts. Embrace them. And remember to do protection around you. That's why I call on Archangel Michael. He's the most powerful angel of all. He's the angel of courage and strength and protection. And I ask him to send down God's most powerful white protecting light. And I imagine myself in this like snow globe of a beautiful white energy that vibrates out farther than the eye can see. And I ask that all negative energy be repelled from the vibration of the energy field, and only let those of true heart that truly want to heal themselves, that truly need my guidance to penetrate that bubble and show them the path to my door or to my website, right? Or a loved one in spirit to show them the way to connect with me, right? So that's what I'm feeling for some of you. So let's get into the reading. 7 of Pentacles, the World. See, talk about having that courage and strength. 6 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Justice, Judgment. Okay. So, Group A. What you don't realize is that the healing work that you've been doing, okay, that you planted the seeds a long time ago in your childhood. Okay, Six of Cups for me is in your childhood, when you were innocent, when you were still very much open to spirit. For some of you, maybe, you said that this is the type of love that I want, that innocent love, but yet someone who's mature emotionally. Okay, for others of you, this could be someone from your past that you planted seeds with many, many years ago. Many, many years ago. And the waiting is over for you. Okay? For some of you, you may have, thought you built something on a very foundation, like you planted those seeds deep enough so that they would take root with someone from your childhood. This could be a high school sweetheart. There are people that do connect with their soulmate at the time when they're in high school and they spend 30 years together, 40 years together. And then for whatever reason, the cycle closes out. Okay, the cycle closes out. And I feel like you're not seeing it. Okay, you're feeling it. You're feeling the energy. Okay, you are feeling the energy, but you're refusing to see it. You don't want to admit it. You don't want to look at it. Okay, and what Spirit is trying to tell you is that by this cycle ending, okay, this relationship ending with someone you've been with for a very, very long time, okay, for some of you, if this is a loved one in spirit that you've lost, okay, your partner, all right, soulmates come in a lot of different forms, people. This is a love connection reading, so it doesn't necessarily mean your husband, your boyfriend, okay, but it is someone that you had a soul connection with, okay, that was very, very significant to you in your life. Okay, in your life. You may have been feeling them in your energy, protecting you, watching over you. And you're missing the signs. Okay? Some of you could have been, recently thinking you were hearing wind chimes, but yet you don't have wind chimes out in your yard. Okay, that's connecting with your loved one in spirit, and they're asking you to please open up, take notice of angel numbers, take notice of a cardinal coming into your yard, take notice of a hummingbird, take notice of a hawk flying overhead. These are all messengers of spirit. I'm not talking about animal spirits that you see every day. Okay, I'm talking about, like last week I put the symbol out to spirit. Well, it wasn't last week, it was probably about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, to present an owl to me. Now, I haven't seen an owl in 4 years. If I am on the right path that is for my highest good or better, show me an owl. And then I gave them another animal spirit for, if no, there's another direction for me that is for my highest good or better. And I was right out on my back deck. And I was just taking in nature. And all of a sudden, I saw this bird flying towards me. And at first I thought it was a hawk, because hawk is my spirit animal. And the owl is also, the white owl is also my spirit animal. And as it got closer, I noticed its wingspan was much wider than the hawk's wingspan. And as it came into my backyard, now I'm talking, guys, we're not talking 10 feet from me. It turned its head towards me, and that's when I saw it was an owl. Okay? So your loved one in spirit is trying to send you messages, but you're not paying attention. Okay? And one of the other things that may happen is you, and I was just talking with a client about this yesterday. All right, there is always an energetic thread that is tied from us to our loved ones that have crossed over. Okay, especially those who had very significant roles in our lives. And so they always connect with us with something that's going to trigger us to connect with them. I'll give you an example. When I have three spirits actually that are always with me, and I know they're always there, but I may not, like, their presence, okay, may not be known, but I know they're watching over me. And when I'm going through like challenging times, or they just want to stop in and say hello, with my grandmother, I get the smell of her veal cutlets and chicken cutlets frying, okay? Because that was my favorite thing that she used to make. And whenever I would come to visit, she would make them for me, and she would not let anyone eat them because they were for me. So, and when it's my dad, I get an overwhelming smell of cigarette smoke because my dad was a smoker. So that's what I mean. For you, it may be a perfume. It may be a cologne. It may be, you all of a sudden you see a group of people playing cards and it reminds you of your loved one in spirit. However that connection is, okay? These are all ways our loved ones try to communicate with us and let us know that they're with us at this difficult time. Because your loved one wants you to know that balance is coming back into your life. Whatever you're going through right now, balance is coming back into your life. So it's time to really let that pain go. Let yourself cry a river of tears. Release it. Just because our loved ones aren't here doesn't mean that, when we release that pain and let go of that pain, that we don't ever forget them. All right? For those of you that this is a actual love partner that is still here in the 3D realm, there's something about this relationship that you're not seeing that's coming to an end, or you don't want to see, right? You don't want to admit that you've spent years and years of your life with this person and it's coming to an end. Well, it's coming to an end because it's setting you free. It's not balanced. You're not balanced. And by allowing this to end, it is bringing you to a place of balance. It's bringing you to a place of freeing yourself and being your true, authentic self and embracing your beautiful spiritual gifts and bringing them to others and the lessons that you've learned. That's what we're all here to do. We're all beacons of light. And those of us that are truly awakened and living the conscious life, we're here to shine that light and to show others and to guide others. We can't do the healing for them, but we can hold sacred space for them. We can be guides for them. We can help them guide them to their epiphanies, their aha moments. We can share with them our tools that we used on our own healing journey. There's so many ways to help. Okay? So let's see what your romance angel card has to say. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yes. Find that love of passion again. Let it get reignited within your soul. Okay? For some of you, If this is a loved one that's crossed over into spirit, they're wanting you to find that passion again. They're wanting you to love again. If this is someone that's here in the 3D realm and this cycle is ending, spirit wants you to know that you have love to still give. You were never too old to love. And that's important for someone out there to tell you. Excuse me, guys. This is another message I just got. This is the loved one in spirit. They're letting you know that they still love you from the other side. They still have passion for you from the other side. And some of you may be having dreams about this loved one holding you in your dream state realm. Some of you can feel them. Some of you, when you're laying in bed at night, can feel them right next to you. And for those of you that are in a relationship that is ending, okay, there is passion out there for you. This is not the end. It's just an end of a cycle that is no longer for your highest good. Here you go. And as soon as I say that, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So beautiful, heartfelt messages. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Absolutely. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yeah, that's an old wound. That's an old wound. So there you have it. Beautiful pile A. Now we're going to go into pile B. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, pile A. We have the beautiful blue heart. So I'm going to put that right above your reading. And what water healing message wants to come through for pile B? Follow the stream. You are on the right path. Stay dedicated, trust future rivers and oceans. Beautiful. So Spirit is asking you to trust this connection that you're in. Okay? Your future is bright. You know, there may be some healing that needs to be done around past relationships, especially if you have been in some pretty toxic relationships. So let's see here. Following the stream. 84. I'm going to hold it up for you guys. Streams can begin as small trickles and end up as immense rivers and vast oceans. They've been providing humanity with sustenance since we first appeared on this planet. Follow the stream and trust that one day it'll carry you to the rivers and oceans of your future. You're being called to surrender to the current of the waters that you're in, to trust the path you're walking, and to keep showing up day after day to what you're building. What might seem like a small trickle right now holds the promise of becoming a river or ocean in the world. Keep putting one foot in front of the other and trust your path. This is a card of trust. You may not yet be able to see the future outcome, or perhaps you're not quite sure how to get to where you're going on the journey. There will be many steps that require faith. This may be one of them. You're being encouraged to find that faith, to keep facing your true north, to follow the stream and let it carry you. So commit to your passions and be dedicated to what you're creating. Keep showing up day after day after day. If you do, before you know it, you'll have created something huge simply by showing up in a small, consistent ways. Soul's inquiry. If you trusted your path, what would you do? Right? If you trusted your path, what would you do? So take away all the fears, take away all the challenges. What would that path look like? Would it be open to all those opportunities that are coming in? Would it be open to unconditional love? Would it be a path of simply trusting in the universe, in spirit, in God, in the archangel realm? What would it look like to you? What would love look like to you? Okay? And your healing spirits card. Oh, beautiful. Inner peace and universal knowledge. I love this. This is being cracked wide open and trusting in that path. And every day, look at it as a new day. And if you don't have a gratitude book, I highly, highly recommend starting one. And be grateful about the little things. Be grateful for the bed you have to sleep in. Be grateful for the pillow you can lay your head on. Be grateful for the creamer to put in your tea or your coffee or the honey. Be grateful for the messages that you receive. Be grateful for the closures and the healings and the lessons. And trust that there is something much, much better coming your way. Much, much better. So now let's get into your reading. 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? Right out the bat. Strength. 6 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So, excuse me. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or this is you, okay? You could also be dealing with a fire sign, a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, or an earth sign, okay? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Spirit is asking you to really trust in this connection. Take it one day at a time. Live in the present. Live in the moment. Okay? Because you asked for this beautiful relationship to come into your life. A relationship that's not of lack. A relationship where you don't feel alone. A relationship where you're not, stuck in a corner, right? What was that movie? Oh my gosh, I can't. With Patrick Swayze. No one puts baby in a corner. Something dance. Oh, I don't know. It's like one of my favorite movies too. But this is what you've asked Spirit for. You asked for this person. You asked for a past life soulmate, or you could have asked for somebody from your past to come back. And, or someone from your past just showed up across your path. And, you ask Spirit for happiness, for a family, for unconditional love. And maybe it's just work around letting it go. Let the past go. Especially if it was the type of relationship that, it could have had like first love energy around it, but you didn't end on bad terms. It's not like this person like stuck a dagger in your heart, right? It's not like this person treated you badly. I'm not getting that from these cards. But what I am getting from these cards is you're someone who really went through the battles, okay? Was really made to feel alone in relationships, who was kept small for the purpose of your partners, because they didn't want the spotlight taken off of them, or they had to have control, right? They had to keep you in a corner. And, when we do healing work, right, and then we tell Spirit that we're ready, I'm ready, I'm open, I'm ready, I am open, I am ready. And then when Spirit brings us a connection that we're not used to, one that is, both people are feeding that beautiful seed that's been planted and nourishing it. Someone that, gives unconditionally, gives from their heart without expecting anything back in return. They're just grateful to have you in their lives. That can be uncomfortable. That can be very uncomfortable. And that's something you need to look at, okay? Because I feel like this is the struggle you're going through right now. It's an inner conflict. Is this person going to do the same as past relationships have done? This person is very different than what you're used to. Very different than what you're used to. They have a colorful family, right? You're meeting all kinds of different people from all different walks of life. And everyone is different, and everyone is unique, and everyone is loving and sharing. This is a very loving connection. This person could be a musician. But look how well the two of you come together. It's like, for me in this deck, in this picture, right? It's like you can't get any closer. It's like the closest you can get without actually going into each other's skin, your body. It's like that type of feeling. Both of you are very much drawn together. And it's like you just want to get closer and closer and closer, but you can't get any closer. You can't get any closer other than going into each other's skin. Your souls becoming one. It's your souls that are entwining together. This person may have a tattoo on their right here, just above the bicep, like right here. It could be of a fish. It could be a picture of, oh gosh, what is that fish? It's a Chinese fish that represents prosperity. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't remember it. But you guys can look it up. Google it. Okay, the Chinese fish that represents prosperity. And if any of you guys know what the fish is called, it's not a koi. Please leave it in the comments down below. Okay? Archangel Michael wants you to know you can do this. You've gotten this far. This is just the beginning of something so beautiful, right? Like the card says, a stream can become a river, turned into a lake, turned into an ocean, with bounteous opportunities. I see you traveling with this person. I see you building a beautiful life with this person. Some of you may go on a vacation to where you rent a house on the ocean, or maybe they have a second house on the ocean. I'm getting that as well. It's really time to set yourself free from these limiting beliefs, these stories that have been embedded in you. You are worthy of this. And don't care about what other people think or what they have to say. You know, and when I find myself, because sometimes I still do, guys, you know, I am, you know, a spirit having, you know, an earthbound experience, earth school experience, an earthly experience that, you know, there's times that, you know, I still think, but I only think it for a split second now, as opposed to dwelling in the pool of it. How do other people see me? What do they think about me? And then I remember my own little tool that I used for myself, and I'm going to share it with you. Do other people care about what you think about them? Do other people care about if you agree with who their partner is or not? No. No. So why should you? Why should you? Let's see what the romance angels want to tell you. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Yes, that's the 10 of Cups. Some of you may be getting proposed to. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So who's going to be the first one to say I love you? Is it going to be you, or is it going to be them? Either way, it's definitely reciprocated. Let's see the heartfelt messages. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Absolutely, that's what Spirit wants you to know right now. It's not about how you were treated in past relationships, because that wasn't love. That was selfishness on your partner's part. Maybe they were a narcissist, a full-blown narcissist. We all have narcissism traits in us, but they're a full-blown narcissist. You know the red flags now. This is what love is. So someone needs to hear that loud and clear. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Beautiful reading, Group B. So please, if this resonated for you guys, give it the thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you would like to see me continue doing these readings, then please let me know. Next, I'm going to be doing the singles love readings, okay? So let's move on to Group C, shall we? Group C. How am I on time? I'm good. All right, Group C. Alrighty, you have the beautiful amethyst heart. Oh, I love this heart. I'm a big amethyst fan person. So let's see here. Alrighty. So what does the Healing Waters want you to know, Group C? King Tide. Wow. Plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. Are you kidding me, Group C? I don't even feel like I have to read this card from the book, but I'm going to read it to you anyway. Wow. You are really, really, wow. Calling it in, baby. You are calling it in. You are definitely calling it in. 96. There you go. I'm going to hold it up while I read, guys. An especially high tide that occurs several times a year when the moon is either new or full. Are you kidding me? We just had a new moon. For real? And we just had a full moon. And is closest to the Earth in its monthly orbit, the king tide swells the waters of the world. The king tide is a time of plenty and abundance. It's a time when everything seems to be at its fullest and most alive. This card delivers a message of receiving all that you've created, of opening yourself up to truly enjoy the bounty of where you are while it's here. Like in summer, when the days are at their longest and our energy seems to be at its fullest, we're encouraged to embrace all of life with open arms, to receive wholly and fully while we can. Perhaps you've been working towards this moment for a very long time. This is your reminder to enjoy it while it's here, to welcome all the knocks on your door, to experience all that life has to offer you right now. This is the card of full blooming flowers and the season of summer. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Lie on the soft grass and take in the view. Do what you love and what makes you come most alive. Relish everything about this moment. What you're longing for is ready for you to embrace it. Be ready to receive. Soul inquiry. What have you been working towards? It's a good journal question. How can you open yourself up more to receiving in a more full, okay, let me reread that, guys. I'm sorry. How can you open yourself up to receiving it more fully now while it's here? And I wish you could feel this card. Like when I said that last line, I literally felt that card vibrate. Literally felt it vibrating in my hand. So when we are people of natural givers, right? And we learn, right? Because when we do the healing work, let's face it, we learn who to pull our energy back from and who to give our energy to. But here's the thing, because we spent so much of our lives giving and giving and giving of our energy to others without receiving, it's hard to allow yourself to receive, right? Because you've been so self-dependent. you've been the one caring for you, that it's really hard to let others give to you. So when this happens in your life, just pause for a split second and tell yourself, because this is how I learned to open myself up to receiving from others. Just pause and say, Spirit is teaching me how to receive. And be gracious. And say thank you. I appreciate you. That goes a long way. It really does. You guys got 2 healing spirit cards. Ooh, look at this one. Wow. Your soul will find those you are meant to experience life with. Yes. I talk about this all the time on my channel, guys, and I'm sorry if some of you are like, oh my God, not again, the healing, because I'm a big advocate for it. I know what my life was before I did the inner healing work. And I see what my life is now. And it's so different. And I'm so at peace. And yeah, I still have my challenges. I'm no different than any other person. But I've disconnected myself from the noise. I do not watch the news. I do not watch social media. I really just use it for my business, or to share inspiring stuff with other people, and to keep in contact with family that I have that lives all over the planet. But I don't use it. You won't ever find anything political in my feed, anything, negative in my feed. And that's what, Spirit is asking you to do. Disconnect from the negativity and allow all the blessings that Spirit's bringing into your life. And be grateful for each one. And give thanks for each one. Beautiful. Whoops. Oh, look at this one. One spirit guide, one way. Wow, I have to read this one to you. This one I have to read to you, because this one has a very powerful message. You have a loved one in spirit. And for some of you, this is someone who's younger. It could be a brother, it could be a sister, it could be a child. That's really guiding you right now. They are your spirit guide. So call on them for help. Number 21. I love these cards because they have short and powerful messages. Okay, and this is a healing that is taking place for you. One spirit guide, one way. Clear your mind of all the conflicting knowledge and trust the path you have chosen, and soon you will be moving towards more spiritual practices. This is the time for you to trust your spirit guide to get you to the next level of your life. You have put in a lot of hard work already, but once you have turned the next corner, your path will open up and your way will be clear. Trust your spirit guide right now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get into your reading, Group C. 10 of Swords. Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords. Are you kidding me? 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. The High Priestess. Need I go any further? Need I go any further? Spirit knows what you've been through. Spirit knows all the people that have backstabbed you in your life, that have hurt you repeatedly in your life, that have taken advantage of you in your life, your kindness, your goodness, that has put that question in your mind. Am I not worthy? Am I not worthy? Am I not worthy of a beautiful, balanced relationship? Am I always going to get breadcrumbing? Why do I do the things that I do in my life? Why do I help so many people? Why do I give to so many people? And I don't expect anything really in return, Spirit. I just want love. I just want love. And you have love. Someone who is emotionally fulfilled. Someone who's emotionally mature. Someone whose cup overflows with love for you. Someone who's very spiritually connected as well. Someone who can help you on your healing path. This is a gift from Spirit. And I feel you know this. This is gaining the clarity of what love really is, what it feels like. It's a cup that's just overflowing. This could be your own self-love with yourself. And that's the clarity that you've been given. And now this new love has come into your life. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, but know everything that you have been through has brought you to this moment in time. There are no coincidences in life, guys. And it's like when you look back, you're going to be like, oh my God, it was so worth it. All the lessons, all the pain to get me to this moment, my happiness, my joy, my contentment, my peacefulness, my happy home, happy life. And you know it. In your heart of hearts, you know it. This person could be very highly intuitive. You could be highly intuitive. You both called each other in. This was something that was meant to be. You've learned all the tools. You've co-created with Spirit. Don't doubt it now. Don't doubt it now. You know, I had a client yesterday share with me that they were walking past a store. He said, and I don't know why. He said, I kept hearing, go into the store, go into the store. He said, and I went into the store and he heard again, buy a tarot deck, buy a tarot deck. And he said, I've not ever touched a tarot deck in my life. And he's opening up, they're opening up to their spiritual gifts. But my point of the story is, and I told him, that quiet voice that you heard that told you to go into that store, that told you to purchase that tarot deck, that's your higher self. That's your intuition. That's how your higher self communicates with you. It's a soft voice. It's almost like a whisper. And trust that voice, because that voice won't ever, ever steer you wrong. What you need to work through is knowing that you are worthy, that not everybody that walks this earth is going to stab you in the back, is going to hurt you, is going to cause you great pain. For me, the 10 of swords in this deck is a very powerful 10 of swords. This is like, stick a fork in me and I'm done. You know, in some decks for me, the 10 of swords is, you know, the only thing left to take from me is my blood. And you've even bled out some. You even gave some of your blood away. You didn't give it all away, but you did give some of it away. So that's the healing that needs to take place. Why do I look for everyone to stab me in the back? Teach me to align with trusting. Teach me to align with receiving. Teach me to let go of the feeling of lack. Because once you do that, there's your challenge to having your happiness, facing that fear. You know, for those of you who are new that don't know this, it's another little trick, another little tool that I put in my Felix's bags of tricks, showing my age now. If none of you know who Felix the cat is, YouTube it. There's a clip of him. I forgot where I was going with that. It's like, I lost it, guys. All right, we're just going to continue on. If it comes back, I will let you know, okay? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay? Absolutely. Because you're not used to that kind of love. You're not used to receiving. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So if this person is different than what you're used to or what was embedded in you as a child, of the type of person you have to marry, they have to be of the same religion, they have to be of the same culture, they have to be of the same ethnic background, no, that's not true. Everybody's soulmate is different. Your heartfelt messages, romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Beautiful, guys. Look inside yourself. Imagine what is causing you to feel this way. That's that fear. So look at it, guys, so that you can embrace this beautiful connection. If this resonated for you guys, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Share it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. And click on the bell for all notifications. It all helps my channel to grow, and I value and appreciate every one of you. As always, guys, from my heart to yours, love, light, and blessings. Be well.